As CES 2025 approached, the tech community was abuzz with anticipation. Industry leaders like Nvidia, Intel, and AMD were rumored to unveil groundbreaking AI technologies poised to revolutionize various sectors. Enthusiasts and professionals alike eagerly awaited announcements that promised to push the boundaries of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence stood at the forefront of expectations for CES 2025. From AI-driven productivity tools to advancements in healthcare, the potential applications of AI generated significant excitement. The tech world was keen to see how AI would further integrate into consumer products and services, enhancing user experiences and driving innovation. CES has long been recognized as the global stage for innovation, where breakthrough technologies and global innovators converge. It's the proving ground for transformative tech that shapes our future. At CES, industry leaders unveil their latest releases and boldest breakthroughs, setting the tone for the tech landscape in the coming year. Stay tuned as we explore the most anticipated AI announcements from CES 2025. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. You've heard the rumors, seen the speculation, and now it's finally here. At CES 2025, Intel made it clear: AI isn't just the future, it's the present, and they're leading the charge. If you thought last year's tech was revolutionary, what Intel just revealed will completely change the way we interact with our devices. This isn't about small incremental updates. This is a full-scale transformation in how AI is embedded into our everyday lives. Intel's latest processors are not just about speed, they're about intelligence. Meet the Core Ultra 200HX, a processor that doesn't just compute, but thinks ahead. Equipped with an integrated neural processing unit, NPU, capable of delivering 13 trillion operations per second, this chip is a game changer. Imagine your laptop anticipating what you need before you even type it. Need to edit a document? AI optimizes the workflow in real time. Gaming? The processor dynamically adjusts performance to keep frame rates smooth and uninterrupted. But it's not just about raw power, it's about efficiency. The Core Ultra 200HX delivers high-performance computing while consuming significantly less energy, meaning longer battery life and better overall device longevity. Intel isn't just pushing boundaries, they're redefining them. But specs and numbers are just the beginning. What really stunned attendees at CES 2025 was Intel's live demonstration of how their AI-powered processors are revolutionizing everyday experiences. Picture this. You're working on a research paper, and instead of sifting through endless pages of text, AI instantly compiles key points, summarizes sources, and even suggests the best way to structure your argument. No more staring at a blank document. Intel's AI does the heavy lifting, leaving you to focus on creativity. Now let's talk about search. Everyone's been in that frustrating situation where they know exactly what they want but can't find the right product. Intel's AI search technology is changing that. Instead of vague keyword searches that lead to pages of irrelevant results, AI now understands intent. You describe what you're looking for, down to the color, features, and even price range, and AI narrows it down instantly. Shopping online just got a lot smarter. And for gamers, this is where things get seriously exciting. AI-enhanced gaming is no longer a fantasy, it's reality. With real-time upscaling, predictive rendering, and adaptive AI, games now respond to player behavior like never before. Environments change dynamically, NPCs react intelligently, and latency is reduced to virtually zero. Intel's AI integration means higher frame rates, better visual fidelity, and an overall experience that feels seamless and more immersive than ever. Competitive gamers, casual players, and even developers are about to see a new standard in what's possible. Beyond individual use cases, Intel has a much bigger vision for AI integration. This isn't just about making tasks easier. It's about fundamentally changing how we interact with technology. Imagine AI that learns your workflow, optimizes energy consumption, and even improves security. Think about devices that understand context, anticipate problems before they arise, and personalize experiences in ways we've never seen before. That's Intel's endgame. AI-powered computing that's smarter, faster, and tailored to each user's unique needs. And here's the kicker. This isn't some far-off concept. These AI-powered processors are coming to consumer devices sooner than you think. Laptops, desktops, and even smaller form factors will be equipped with Intel's AI-driven technology, bringing this level of performance and intelligence to the mainstream. Whether you're a creator, a professional, a gamer, or just someone who wants a smoother digital experience, this technology is going to impact you directly. This is just the beginning. The AI revolution Intel is spearheading at CES 2025 is going to ripple across industries, changing not just how we use technology, but how we think about it. And if you think this is impressive, wait until you see what's next. Because what Intel has just revealed, it's only the foundation of something much bigger. Stay with us, because up next, we're diving into Nvidia's mind-blowing AI breakthroughs that could reshape the entire industry. And trust me, you won't want to miss this. But before we jump in, if you're enjoying this deep dive into CES 2025, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of these game-changing announcements. Now let's get into Nvidia's next-level AI innovations. If you thought gaming and AI couldn't get any more mind-blowing, think again. Nvidia just changed the game. Literally. At CES 2025, they unveiled a lineup of AI-powered innovations so advanced it feels like we're stepping into the future. The kind of future where games look so real you'd swear they were live action, where AI supercomputers fit on a desk instead of a massive server farm, and where graphics technology is so powerful it's practically rewriting the rules of what's possible. And the best part? This isn't some far-off concept, it's happening now. If you're a gamer, creator, or AI enthusiast, what Nvidia just announced is about to impact you in ways you never imagined. Let's start with the most anticipated reveal, the GeForce RTX 50 series GPUs. These aren't just upgrades, they're a complete redefinition of performance. Powered by the new Blackwell AI chip, these GPUs introduce a level of computational power never before seen in consumer graphics. The flagship RTX 5090 is an absolute beast, featuring 24,576 CUDA cores, a next-gen memory system with insane bandwidth, and a refined cooling solution that ensures sustained peak performance. But numbers don't tell the full story. What's really game-changing is how this GPU processes data. Traditional rendering? It's still there, but AI-driven enhancements now play a much bigger role, dynamically improving visuals in real time, predicting rendering needs before they happen, and significantly reducing processing times. The result? Games that look more lifelike, more responsive, and run at higher frame rates without sacrificing quality. But that's just the beginning. Nvidia also pulled back the curtain on DLSS 4, the next evolution of deep learning supersampling. If you thought DLSS 3 was impressive, prepare to be blown away. DLSS 4 doesn't just upscale, it fundamentally reconstructs frames using an AI model so advanced it feels like black magic. One of the biggest improvements is multi-frame generation, a breakthrough that allows the system to generate multiple intermediate frames based on a single rendered frame. This means that even the most demanding games can run at ultra-high resolutions with smooth, stable frame rates. Nvidia showcased this with an updated version of Cyberpunk 2077 running at a staggering 8K resolution with ray tracing maxed out, yet maintaining a silky smooth 120 frames per second. No lag, no ghosting, no artifacts, just pure, fluid motion that looks more like a movie than a video game. And speaking of ray tracing, Nvidia has pushed real-time lighting realism even further. Thanks to the 4th generation RT cores in the RTX 50 series, games can now simulate light and shadows at a level of accuracy that was previously impossible without pre-rendering. Reflections aren't just sharp, they dynamically change based on real-world physics. Shadows are softer and more natural, with precise depth and diffusion. Even materials like glass and water react to light in a way that's eerily close to reality. And here's the kicker. This isn't just for AAA games. Nvidia has been working with indie developers to integrate these features into smaller projects, meaning even budget-friendly titles will benefit from this next-gen technology. But the real showstopper? Project Digits, Nvidia's brand new personal AI supercomputer. Think about that for a second. A supercomputer for your desk. Up until now, AI research has been limited by massive cloud-based infrastructures requiring expensive hardware clusters just to train a basic model. Project Digits changes that. Packed into a sleek, compact form factor, this machine is built for AI professionals, researchers, and developers who need raw computational power without relying on cloud-based resources. Powered by the GB10 Grace Blackwell superchip, it features 128 gigabytes of unified coherent memory, allowing it to process AI models with up to 200 billion parameters, right from a personal workstation. Whether you're working in natural language processing, developing AI-powered medical applications, or building next-gen robotics, this device brings server-level performance directly to your desktop. At CES, Nvidia demonstrated how Project Digits could handle real-time AI-driven video enhancement, upscaling low-resolution footage to crisp 8K in seconds. They also showcased its potential in scientific applications, running complex molecular simulations in real time, something that typically requires days of processing on traditional systems. The implications here are enormous. Researchers no longer have to wait in line for cloud computing access. AI startups can prototype faster without expensive infrastructure, and creators can leverage AI tools with zero latency. This is a democratization of AI computing, putting world-class power into the hands of individuals instead of just corporations. But it's not just about raw power. Nvidia is also focusing on accessibility and ease of use. Project Digits integrates directly with major AI frameworks, meaning developers won't have to rebuild their workflows from scratch. It's plug and play for machine learning, generative AI, and deep neural networks. And the best part? It's priced at just $3,000, which in the world of AI computing is an absolute steal. To put that into perspective, a cloud-based setup with equivalent performance would cost tens of thousands of dollars per year in compute fees. Now, that power is available for a one-time cost, sitting right on your desk. This isn't just an incremental step forward. It's a fundamental shift in how AI and computing will evolve in the coming years. NVIDIA's announcements at CES 2025 make one thing abundantly clear. AI is no longer just a tool. It's becoming the backbone of gaming, creative work, and scientific discovery. With the RTX 50 series, they've taken real-time graphics to an entirely new level. With DLSS 4, they've pushed frame generation beyond what anyone thought possible. And with Project Digits, they've shattered the barriers holding AI research back. But this is just the start. The ripple effects of these innovations are going to extend far beyond gaming and AI development. Imagine what happens when this level of performance becomes standard across all consumer devices. Imagine laptops, smartphones, and even AR/VR systems powered by the same AI-driven advancements. NVIDIA isn't just setting the stage for the next generation of computing, they're rewriting the playbook entirely. And if you think this is impressive, wait until you see what AMD has in store. But before we move on, if you're enjoying this deep dive into CES 2025's most groundbreaking reveals, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's see what AMD is bringing to the table. If you thought Intel and Nvidia had already stolen the show at CES 2025, AMD made sure to remind everyone why they're still a powerhouse in the world of AI-driven computing. The tech giant came out swinging with some of the most impressive advancements we've seen yet. Processors that push the boundaries of AI performance. While AMD didn't showcase the RX 9000 series at CES, just a week later, they dropped one of the biggest surprises of 2025, introducing their latest Radeon GPUs, built on the RDNA 4 architecture. But here's the real kicker. AMD's latest hardware isn't just about raw power. It's about making AI smarter, faster, and more accessible than ever before. Whether you're a gamer, a content creator, or someone who just wants their tech to work better without even thinking about it, what AMD revealed at CES 2025 is about to change the way you experience technology. The first major announcement that caught everyone's attention was the introduction of the Ryzen AI Max series. If you've been following AMD's journey, you already know they've been integrating AI acceleration into their processors for a while now, but the AI Max series takes things to another level. These processors are designed from the ground up to handle AI workloads natively using an advanced neural processing unit that significantly improves performance across everything from creative applications to real-time system optimizations. Imagine a laptop that learns your workflow, anticipating what tasks you'll be doing next, and reallocating power accordingly. If you're editing a high-resolution video, it boosts processing power where it's needed. If you're multitasking across multiple applications, it intelligently manages memory usage to keep everything running smoothly. The AI Max series isn't just about making devices more powerful, it's about making them smarter. But let's talk about gaming, because AMD had something huge to say about that too. Enter the Radeon RX 9000 series, the latest evolution in their high-performance GPU lineup. These new graphics cards are built on AMD's cutting-edge RDNA 4 architecture, and they don't just promise better performance, they completely rewrite what's possible in gaming visuals. The biggest breakthrough? Enhanced ray tracing. If you've been keeping up with gaming tech, you know that ray tracing has been one of the most demanding graphical features, simulating realistic lighting, shadows, and reflections in real time. Until now, it's been a major resource hog, but AMD's latest GPUs introduce a new AI-assisted ray tracing engine that significantly reduces the processing load while delivering even better visual fidelity. The result? More realistic environments, more immersive lighting effects, and games that feel more lifelike than ever before. But AMD didn't stop at just making games look better. They're making them run better too. With an improved AI-driven frame generation system, the Radeon RX 9000 series dynamically predicts motion, filling in frames intelligently to ensure smoother gameplay at higher frame rates. This means even the most graphically demanding titles can run at ultra-high resolutions without sacrificing performance. And it's not just about gaming. This AI-powered technology also benefits creative professionals, allowing for faster rendering times in 3D applications, video editing software, and other content creation tools that require heavy computational power. Now let's talk about AMD's strategy as a whole, because they made it very clear at CES 2025 that AI isn't just an add-on feature, it's the future of their entire product ecosystem. Unlike traditional processors that rely purely on raw speed, AMD is focusing on intelligent performance scaling. This means their CPUs and GPUs are designed to adapt dynamically based on user behavior. Need more power for a specific task? AI optimizes your system on the fly. Running multiple applications at once? The processor intelligently prioritizes resources to ensure nothing slows down. It's a shift from brute force computing to a more efficient, AI-driven approach that maximizes performance where it matters most. And this leads us to another huge reveal, the Ryzen 9950X3D and 9900X3D processors. If you're familiar with AMD's 3D V-Cache technology, you know that it's been a game changer for both gaming and professional workloads, delivering massive increases in cache memory to boost performance. Now, they've taken it to the next level. These latest processors come with even more stacked cache, optimized for AI-assisted workload balancing. What does this mean in real-world use? Faster data retrieval, reduced latency, and better overall efficiency in AI-driven tasks. Whether you're working with large data sets, running simulations, or just trying to get the absolute best gaming performance possible, these processors deliver in ways that go far beyond traditional CPU upgrades. But beyond the hardware itself, what really stood out at AMD's CES presentation was their vision for how AI will continue to shape computing. They're not just looking at AI as a way to enhance performance, they're looking at how it can fundamentally change the way we interact with our devices, where your computer understands your work habits, preloading files, and optimizing settings before you even realize you need them. This is the kind of AI integration AMD is building toward, and if what they showcased at CES 2025 is any indication, that future is a lot closer than we think. The big takeaway from AMD's announcements? They're not just competing with Intel and Nvidia, they're setting their own course. While Intel focuses on high-efficiency AI integration and Nvidia doubles down on AI-enhanced graphics, AMD is blending the best of both worlds, creating an ecosystem where AI doesn't just improve performance, but completely redefines it. Their new processors and GPUs aren't just about incremental upgrades. They represent a shift toward computing that's more adaptive, more intelligent, and more in tune with how we actually use technology. Now, here's where I want to hear from you. With Intel, Nvidia, and AMD all making huge AI advancements, which company do you think is leading the race? Are you most excited about AMD's AI-powered processors, Nvidia's next-gen graphics, or Intel's AI-driven computing breakthroughs? How do you envision AI transforming your daily life in the near future? Share your insights in the comments below, and while you're there, be sure to click the like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching.